I can share them. And I'll pay you with a kiss and a hug. One of these days I'll be sure to get paid. And I'll pay you with more than my love. And I'll pay you with more than my love.
Now, darling, I know you're weary, but I can't give what I have enough. One of these days I'll stop being your slave, and I'll reach back out for your love, and I'll reach back out for your love.
And we can kick this together. And we can kick this alone. I don't wanna see you die tomorrow, so I hope that I'm the first to go. When I met you, you were young and you were healthy, and then I introduced you to hell. The light in your eyes flew away with the flies. So let's go find something else to sell. Well, let's go find something else to sell.
Well, you puked in your sleep, so I rolled you over, and for a second I thought you were dead. I said a quick prayer and I checked your pulse, and I remember the last thing you said.
And I remember the last thing you said. Well, we can kick this together. And we can kick this
Alone.
I don't wanna see you die tomorrow, so I hope that I'm the first to go. Our lives are now worn out and weary, and what once used to fit like a glove. One of these days I'll get out of this place, and I'll see you in heaven above. And I'll see you in heaven above. Well, we can kick this together. And we can kick this alone. I don't wanna see you die tomorrow, so I hope that I'm the first to go. So I hope that I'm the first to go. Well, Maggie was a bitch and Maggie was a whore, but I never went to see her walking out of that door. Maggie was a cute, but she sure was profane. Maggie had a sweet tooth for uncut cocaine. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Get out of that fat bitch truck. Maggie liked the cigarettes, Jesus with the long hell. Maggie liked anything that people think wrong. Hunky tonk heels and a snakeskin dress. She's looking real fine, but she's still a damn mess. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Get out of that fat bitch truck. That truck. Maggie was a hottie, but Maggie was a child, and Maggie liked to go out and get real wild. Maggie left the house at the age 16. That's a lifetime in it, but ever seen her clean. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Get out of that fat bitch truck. That truck. That truck. Maggie was a princess. Maggie was a bride. Maggie hit you off in a 5 seconds flat. Maggie's gonna fall down and Maggie's gonna cry. Maggie gonna get hurt. Maggie gonna die. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Get out of that fat bitch truck. That truck. That truck. That truck. Maggie was a bitch and Maggie was a whore, but I never went to see her walking out of that door. Maggie was a cute, but she sure was profane. Maggie had a sweet tooth for uncut cocaine. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Maggie, come home. Get out of that fat bitch truck. That truck.
What's happening, everybody? Oh, I gotta turn me on in this shit. What's up? How we doing? It's just me. But Carly's gonna be here in 2 seconds. She's bathrooming. I gotta turn on my headphones on in my mic on in my headphones, rather. Okay, cool. All right. What's happening, guys? Thank you. I tried to dress kind of nice. Well, Lexi kind of fucked my shit up one of the other day. Not the other day, but like a while back. She was like, "Oh wait, why are there? Disable." Okay. Well, no. I was about to get into it. She told me that you're not supposed to wear like black shirts to auditions, which messes with me, man. So I was like, I don't know. So I don't really have a lot of. Avery's very into it. Yay. So I don't have a lot of, options besides that. So I have some of these kind of like collared shirts, but like a lot of my shit has dumb shit written on it or whatever. And it's not really like, I think that's like less professional than a black shirt. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like she or somebody else will tell me something like that. Like, oh, it's a standard thing. Everybody knows that. And then I'm like, wait, really? Flavor Saver says, hi, Carly. Here's Sweet Heretic says, ho, you fucker. If anybody doesn't know, this is Carly, and we are here to do some collaging. It's the Carly Collaging crafting stream. Crafts and collages with Carly.
Now's the time.
Yeah. Go ahead and get stuff. I have our camera shit set up this time, so we don't have to fiddle with that and deal with that. Thank you. Am I going to be doing like really intricate cutting today? Is that what's going to happen?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. So, all black, everything for life. That's what I say. I thought that was what you wanted to wear in an audition. That's like the most neutral ass fucking thing you can wear. Awesome. Ahmad immediately posting the links for Carly's shit. Are you selling any collages or anything at this point?
I'm selling all this crap.
Are you hawk? Well, because she's posting your links, so if there was a way for someone to actually procure your shit.
You need to talk proper.
Yeah. Grab the mic. If you want, you probably don't need the headphones if you want the headphones.
I kind of do.
Okay.
Am
if
I
you
wearing
want them,
them
go for them.
again?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, because that's on the
That's
left,
probably
right?
why. Yeah, the instinct would probably be to wear them that way.
Oh, yes. For sale stuff. I'm getting prints made right now of some. So what
Okay, cool.
I would like more than anything is actually if there are any you're interested in or you're like, dude, that's the one. Let me know.
Now, how much?
Because I have a hard time picking favorites, but I can't do them all at once.
How much are you selling these for?
I'm not sure.
Well, let's talk a price, all right? So if it's going to be, let's say, this size right here, which I'm loving this as my base photo right here. What are you hawking this one at?
So here's the thing about prints is I can print them bigger, but they won't be smaller than they actually are. I won't do that. And it kind of depends. I'm getting my mock-ups this week, so we'll see what they look like.
I would say
the other thing is framing. Like
framing is
have the ability
ups the price, which is good. Upsell
to do nice framing.
$100.
Less than $100.
Oh, please. No, Carly. We can't go less than $100. $100. And if you want it framed, it's going to be $200. Carly, let me be your dealer.
Oh, my God.
I will be your seller, okay?
Well, but that's the difference.
One of these? You want one of these? $500. A tiny one is $100, by the way, too. We're talking about a tiny one and a tiny frame. Tiny frames are in this season. This holiday season, you can get one of these. $100 just like this. $500 if you want it framed. No, but if you collage this up, though, put a couple things on it. $1,000 says
so
maybe okay.
Get my thinking about this, though. Like, the actual collages, the ones that took me the most time, like the original stuff, that's more expensive. The reason I want to get prints made is so that people can afford to get them. I'm not trying to be a jerk.
Chief says, only if I can get a date with Carly, too. That's disgusting. She would never even look at you.
Love.
I think you're married. Look, listen, people. That's the thing. But she has physically touched these things, too, which ups the sell value. Okay, this is an original. And this is not, by the way, the actual product. No, we're going to spiffing it all up for you. We're going to cover it in different things. It's going to make you want it. Chief is definitely married. Don't let him say he's not married. Now, listen. For $500, I'll give you 4 prints. $500 to give you 4 prints. And those are unframed, but we'll talk about framing for that kind of level of commitment, okay?
But that's more than... anyway, let me get them first. Tell me which ones you want.
Sure.
That's first step.
And what's good
First
is to
step
like
first.
make up a story about like how you ended up making them too. So in other words,
sure.
like I was on a trip through Italy and a lover broke my heart and I ended up walking up to the top of a tall mountain and I created this collage here, as opposed to like, oh, I got really goblined up on a Saturday night and this is what I made. You know what I'm saying?
there's stories. There's stories to them. Not
And yeah,
exactly trips to Italy.
I enjoy talking about those stories too
But
while we go through this.
A lot of times making stuff that makes me laugh. I think it's funny. Not everyone always gets my jokes, but you know.
I like that you take a comical approach with some of these.
Yeah.
That if you're trying to communicate comedy in a visual sense, which I think is like a lot of fucking fun. Oh my goodness, GX. And we'll be getting Patreon alerts too while we do this. By the way, we launched our Patreon yesterday for Wizard and the Bruiser, and we are. Thank you so much, and we are really close to our big goal. So, guys, it's literally. What is the math? I don't know the math. Hold on, let me do the math and I'll tell you. Our big goal is a grando, and we are $78 away. How many pledges is that? 78 divided by 5. If 15 people pledge the lowest amount, well, not the lowest amount, you can pledge $1, which I appreciate when people do that because, hey, it's better than nothing. $5 gets you the bonus content, though. 15.6 people. Now, the problem is I'm going to also be hawking Carly over here, so pledge to the Patreon, but Carly's not here to as a fundraiser for the Patreon. So if you do also want to donate to the page, that goes towards Carly. I will split that with her or whatever, and do all that. Now, okay, we've gotten it out of the way.
Do not feel torn. Your generosity is all that matters, and it is so sweet. And every time I'm always just like, man, what nice folks out there.
You know, and to have an audience.
The support, honestly, it's crazy good.
Just to kind of hang out and talk about it and look at it is great, you know. Mm-hmm. Okay, so did you have a game plan for us today? Should I switch to the table cam?
Yeah.
Okay, let me switch to the table cam, and we'll do music on your phone again. Actually, that might be kind of cool. Okay, I kind of like that in the background. I need to, you know what? This
too weird.
I'm just gonna do this week. Yeah, for a crafting stream, it really is different than when you do a stream. And what was I gonna say? I need to just purchase Spotify. Maybe I'll just do it while we're here, and then we can just play music on the computer.
It's great.
Yeah, I'm so afraid of spending money right now. Feel like I've already spent too much money on things, and I'm like.
If you use it often.
Yeah, I'll use it all the time. All right, fine. How much is it?
Something like 10 or 15 a month.
Well,
I think it's
you know what?
Worth it. I'm the same way though. I don't spend money on that shit.
Yeah, for now, I'll leave it as is because I don't want to do a thing. That's the one thing I should have done before the stream that I didn't do. I did so many things. I got the two cameras set up. I got everything working together. Holding crotch cam. Normally, we have to pay extra for that. You know what? Actually, you know what I'm going to do for the crotch cam?
It's true. It is a little crotchy.
Just so you can see, I'm going to put my fight stick on my crotch so that you don't have to look at my crotch, A, and B, you can appreciate the fight stick, Carly, right?
Do I need like a pillow?
If you want to hide your vagina from the stream, I think you're fine. Well, also, here, we can move this. This doesn't need to be. We can make this more like that. Yeah.
See, you ruined it for everyone.
Yeah, now they don't get a crotch, but and they don't get the fight stick. So I guess I'll take the fight stick off. I'm gonna take the fight stick off. And I'll tell you what. For every $5 donation, we'll move the camera slightly towards more towards our crotches. So by the end, you won't even have to look at the crafts, and you can just be looking directly at our crotches. Okay? Yeah. I don't know what's going on down there right now, so your guess is as good as mine.
All right.
Yeah, let's just maybe get. I just couldn't find a good place for this fucking keyboard, and it's driving me goddamn crazy. Here, maybe I can slide it back behind the. Okay, look, maybe we solved this.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, it's just a jumble.
You don't have to move it. All you can look.
Okay, perfect. Okay, now we have full table. We've achieved full table, which is great. Fantastic.
I want this like here maybe. See, I'm getting better.
Sure.
All right, so this is what we're gonna take all your shit out.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just talk a little bit about what I chose yesterday for my collage. Okay. While Carly gets the music pumping and jumping, I can also put music on my TV if we want. Like.
Dude, this is easy.
Cool.
Just stop making me get up.
I would have to get up in that case. Okay.
This is the
God, I wish I could show you that thing you just gave me on the stream.
Oh, I'm sorry.
pants are overrated. Okay.
I love this song. We're listening to
There's
songs
that.
I want to sing.
I feel like I'm on THQ with this shit. Yeah, man. You've been
All
obsessed
right.
with this Prince song.
I'm obsessed with. This is my playlist of obsessed songs.
Oh, okay. These are just the songs you
That I'm never
have
upset
listened
by.
to and continue to listen to over and over
all
again.
the time, whenever I want.
Gotcha.
my
Whenever
world.
you want, because you're a grown adult. You
Yep,
can listen to
that's
music
right.
whenever you
I
want
can listen to
to.
the same thing over and over and over again, and no one has to know.
All right. We've got... I mean, we can kind of cut to the chase here, though, because a lot of these
Well, I
we are...
remember what we already wanted to do.
Yeah. So we can go ahead and maybe get going on that. Just a little refresher for people. There's a thing, and then there's people.
See, my trouble is I see what I want you to do.
Okay, fine. Well,
But
why don't we make this a
no.
collaborative effort? I don't want to be the only one making calls. I like
No.
your suggestions.
I just think that you should fight for what.
Is right. So if
Yeah.
you say, hey, I think you should do something, I'm like, I don't see that, then yeah, we'll
Yeah.
fucking not do it. But I think you already suggested that we remove this
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah, and
we
then-
add this and something else.
Well, see, that's
And
the
then
thing
put
is
these
you
guys
need
behind
more
these
of your
guys.
forest pictures. I didn't bring everything.
What about this?
You don't have enough. They're not the right size.
Okay.
But we'll see. Maybe it'll work out. The other thing is, I brought backup stuff.
Okay,
Just in
cool.
case we're like,
Well, do you want to
"Fuck."
hand me some forest stuff?
I can.
What's
hand
happening,
you
Burger? How's it going?
color
Pantsuit for life.
photos.
Pantsuit overrated. I was pants once.
Oh, but you know what? With what you're doing with the gas face dudes, I think you should actually look at the black and white photos again.
Black and white? Okay.
Or here.
Okay.
You can here look at this one. Know that I'm kind of using these, so I might say
Okay.
no. But if you find something perfect,
Why am I so
that would
warm?
be cool. You're just a
What is wrong with
sweaty
the world? Like
person.
that I have to be so warm.
What do you think about this? So when we cut
Okay.
the dudes out in the back,
Oh, okay. And we're going
and,
up.
I mean this will get.
And we're gonna
removed.
play up.
I don't know.
What about
I
some
kind
of
of
this?
just like this window.
Maybe. Let's get as tall as we can get. What about that?
That changes everything.
Does that scream at you?
I also only have this big a paper.
Okay. I like
For
this.
now.
This is cool. I like this. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So check this out, Holden.
Check this shit out.
This out. So
All right, what you
since
got?
we are kind of building up anyway,
Okay.
like you've got this. You're not bound by my dimensions. I like to work in. You got 11 by 14 here. So here, let
Okay.
me rip out a piece of paper.
God, you're showing me
Like-
the. Okay, I was
Like
confused.
this is how big we can go. For now, because I don't have any other stuff with me.
It's kind of funny. Is it possible to make art without music? I have arrived. I love the Carly get excited about insect stream. Hell yes, Galfaskin. You've made it.
Calling me out on my
You've
bug
made
love.
it.
I love bugs. They're so creepy. You know what it is that they look like they're aliens.
For a while, it was fish with you, I feel like. Oh, and Tommy, thanks
I
for
like
posting
fish.
the link to
They're aliens, too.
the Holdenator Destiny clan. I'm so excited to get into it. I think I actually might play some later tonight for the first time ever. Probably not on stream, but maybe on stream. But probably not, just to figure out the ropes. And then all day Thursday, I'll be streaming it. And I think I might be playing Wednesday night, too. If people want to hop on the clan, I've never played Destiny before, so I could use all the help I could get. So I'd love to get a good fucking crew together. And, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to get down.
Okay, what
Have you
you're-
fucked with Destiny at all? With
No.
that shit? It's fucking crazy. I need to remove this.
What
from
you're
the back.
doing is dumb. You
I
need
know,
some
I'm
like
trying
space.
to... Yeah. I
You're
just
trying to
opened
look at
this.
one picture
I
at
need
a
to remove
time.
this from the bag, yeah. All right, so first of all,
Why don't you?
we're getting rid of these. I want this, though. I like this.
Put it back
on
in
one,
the bag.
I like this on one side,
Okay.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to keep that out. So we just
Okay.
need one more of these for the
Yeah.
other side. And it doesn't have to be
I
nature.
could, if you like this, we could probably mirror him on that side if you
Nah,
want.
it's fine. No. Oh,
So
yeah.
he's right. He's sort of a similar.
Yeah, but I like the color. I like the, like,
Okay.
crazy color, and I think black and white lives here. I don't think black and white lives
Okay.
over
So
here.
you want the color bag? Oh no, look through the layers. bag.
Okay. Yeah, what is this bag?
So, well, one of those is yours, and then the other one, it's called layers, and it's for when I'm trying to do collages that are just two things. Now,
Oh, yeah.
sometimes they kind of become more than that if I can't, or if something is bossy enough to like work its way in.
Yeah, Cubics Rube. Our big Patreon goal is to get to 1,000 dollars, whatever combination of all the patrons. And right now we are. Oh shit! We just got a little closer. I don't even. Maybe that was you, Cubes. No, because I know what your name is. Oh my God! So actually, we are. Let's see. Oh my goodness! We're 20 away.
Holy moly.
What, dude? We're 20 away. Holy fuck, that's wild. So I don't know if you had a hand in that or whatever, but thank you for bringing it up. We are $20 away from our big goal, which is gonna end up with a live show in New York. Oh shit, you just dropped 50? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, there you go. Holy fuck. Well, you get to name an episode, or you get to call a topic for an episode too. All right, man. Holy fuck, there you go. Kid tested, mother approved podcast, dude. Good call, plugging the podcast too. Fucking well played, dude. Everybody check out Kid Tested, Mother Approved. It's a fucking phenomenal podcast where they share in films that the other might not like. Also, these are coming in right. I should add the follow thing to this. But I don't know how to offhand. All right. So either way, thank you so much for doing that. Holy fuck. All right. Let's see. And it looks like we are, 20 away from getting to the goal. So, and pretty much once that happens, we say flaming success. Yesterday, getting to the first goal, it was like, okay, cool, success. Or at least we're not total failures.
So I get to
getting to the second goal is like big. Yeah. Getting to the second goal is like, okay, there it is. We can fucking do this.
Now I can call my mom.
Yeah,
and
essentially.
Tell her
that I quit my job 8 months ago. No. to try to explain to her.
You did tell them, didn't you?
Oh, I did tell her finally, but I told her way later. And I was like so scared to tell her. I had like a whole speech prepared. I was just like, I'm ready for this. Because she is like Miss Job Security, mid-30s. But she is like so. I have a great. I fear and respect my mother, and I think that's fine. But she is so, like, on it with that shit. Well, also, I knew that immediately when I told her that, she was literally, which is exactly what she did, she would literally send me an email of fucking, she would send me a fucking email of, like, responsibilities now that I have left my job, which I know I need to do, which I'm already, like, feeling guilty about, which is essentially secure healthcare. For myself. That's the big one. That's all she really cares about. And that's why she cares about me having like some kind of awful, horrible office job. But she's really happy for me.
I kind of like this one in that somewhere maybe.
Okay.
Do you like it in the running?
I like it in the running.
I'm trying to help you find more nature beautiful
things. Like that. Perfect. I realize too they
know.
can't see any of the things I'm looking at.
That's
so.
Oh yeah, they can't see what we're looking at. But
That's
I will say
cool. That would be to the side.
I looked at the last time we did this just to see how it was. And it's much blurrier on yours. It's a little bit better.
Okay. Well,
like,
it was also because I think
real
this
life
was maybe
than
over
that
there
looks.
too, which made it even look even worse.
I don't know. It's just I want it to be detailed enough.
Hey, what's happening, Shoe Pace?
Baby.
Dude, Cubic Troop, thank you so much again, man. That's fucking amazing. What do you want? What do you want your episode to be?
Ooh, that's interesting.
It's kind of cool. That could work.
Interesting.
That could fucking work.
I love bugs.
Cause it's like I'm like a bird, and like I want to fly away. You know, like I don't know where my home
That's
is,
a grasshopper
but it's something that
wing,
flies.
I believe.
I don't know where my zone is. I don't know what the rest of that is. It's ACA open enrollment right now. I don't know what that means. Is that about the Destiny thing? Here's Sweet Heretic. How you doing, man? Look at that. I'm not getting a lot of nature in here.
I know, but I figured there might be some like waterfalls because I
It's
like
more
waterfalls.
nurture in here. You know what they say? You know what? Actually, yeah. I think if we Affordable Care Act. Oh, okay. Because I mentioned healthcare, not Destiny related.
I don't know if you're.
We're talking about healthcare. We're talking about Destiny. We're crafting. We're talking about how to sell art, how to move art. And right now, I will tell you right now, if you would like to purchase anything that Carly owns, I'm talking about anything she owns, it is $1,000 and $5 added for the shipping. I'm good here, sweet. We're doing a little crafting. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I was having like a pooey day
day?
earlier, and
I
then
don't
it
know
kind
if
of
we should
brightened
go
up, and now it's since gotten
More
better.
British.
Well, my subway stop is no longer working.
Oh, neither of mine work either.
Mine is down for the next 6 to 8 months.
Mine's down until April.
Are you serious? So you have the same problem I have.
Oh yeah.
Dude, what the fuck?
No, I gotta get back on a bike. But I don't want a bike in Manhattan. I don't like it.
Tommy said, by the way, Carly, I just checked out your site. I didn't know you had hands in so much stuff.
Aw.
Those sculptures are beautiful.
Thanks.
The Haunted Mansion, the
I'm
Disney.
still working on those two. The one that's taking forever. Okay, it's gonna be a willow tree. Oh, okay. So if you haven't gone to my website, one of the other things I do is I take mannequins and I make them look like trees with garbage. So I've got a willow tree that I'm working on right now with 6-pack rings that are gonna be like the canopy, but the bark is plastic bags, which I never thought would be hard to get. But they stopped making brown plastic bags.
Really?
Yeah, everything went to black or white or some weird ass color. Am I being wonky?
No, you're fine. I just hear things and I fix things.
Cool. So I'm still working on it because it's about 8 feet tall.
If we could actually do an hour on that, I'm down. But if not,
How would I bring that over?
what?
An hour
Oh,
on
I'm
that?
sorry.
Are you talking about something
I'm
else?
having 2 different conversations.
Oh.
Oh my God. I think we're what, $15 away now? We just got a new one. Cubic Rube says Haunted Mansion, the Disneyland ride. Now, I will promise you this, Cubic Rube. We'll figure out if Jake and I don't believe we can do it a full hour on that, we will do an hour on. I mean, I wonder if we could. I don't know. I'll check it out. I'll look into it. If it's really that, but if not, I would do an hour on Disneyland.
Like
I would do an hour on like. What is the Haunted Mansion based on?
Like
Is it just
that.
its own IP? Is it its own thing, or is it based on an actual? I guess I got to do my research.
Shoe paste, I think I have enough now. I have been collecting them actively for years.
Have enough what?
Brown
Bags.
plastic bags. I think I have enough. The problem is once I had to start mixing the different colors, then it became like, oh, now it all has to be evenly
He legit has
mixed.
pounds.
I know.
of-
I'll
Ooh,
get
that's-
back
I like
to
that.
you if I end up having
Carly,
a hard time.
I'm not
What?
finding it. Do
Do
you ever just get frustrated and be like, I can't, I don't know what I'm looking for, I can't find? I know, it's always like
No.
a Zen thing.
No, I don't find it frustrating because I just like look at the next thing. And then what you're doing here by having lots of images is a little more difficult if you want it to mean something to you.
What
But I
all I
There's
want
a reason.
is to find this other
Do
book
you know
in.
why?
I don't know why. Oh, smupulation. There is the other one. That would be Ryan. Thank you so much, Ryan.
Yeah, thank you. That's wonderful.
I like this.
That works. Once you
That's it.
Okay, so you found something.
This is why. Okay, this is why. Nature bookending religion. There's some nature bookending
Okay.
religion, war on top. I don't know what, but we're
Okay.
getting there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nature kind of bookends
Sorry,
the two,
microphone.
and this war has nature in it, which I really love. Like
Okay.
this photo has the trees up top,
This doesn't
so it can
belong
culminate in a weird like destruction of nature. Because
Okay.
actually, what this is doing right here is it's like it's like a winter behind them. But to me, that says like death, like the destruction. So this is like a waterfall. Also waterfall going down. This travels up. I think it's
Nice,
gonna look
that is
cool.
nice.
I think it's gonna look cool. So
Okay.
there it is. Holy
you
shit!
wanna
What
start
what a
cutting
eureka
something?
fucking moment. Are your collages always strictly collages, Carly, or do you ever do mixed media or assemblings? I think you do that,
well,
right?
The mannequins are essentially that. They're totally mixed, strange materials. Mostly garbage, though. It's so funny when I got the job at the art supply store. They're like, "Oh, you're gonna get all these discounts. How amazing is that for you?"
Sub Sly.
And I was like, "Yeah, totally. Everything I use is garbage. I've got it made as far as X-Acto knives, because everything else is seriously should I find on the street.
Yeah.
Books. I don't find the I collect the plastic bags from
Yeah.
friends. I'm not like digging through things, but I would if I had to. All right, dude, look at you.
Yeah, dude, we did some shit.
Here. So, this was just to give you kind of a
Thank you.
spectrum.
Tommy will be spamming the Destiny 2 clan link for our clan. Just get on it.
All right.
What's the name?
This
What do
is
you,
the
oh,
next
I think
one.
is it Holden 8 or so? It doesn't have to be, by the way. Don't feel pressured. But I think it said Holden 8ers when I looked. I didn't do it. Tommy did it. I appreciate that. 15. Oh, man, that's crazy. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna start with this one.
Yeah.
And here's where it's kind of fun. And I hope you guys can see. And I'm going to let you do stuff. Now, don't let the pressure of it being your one and only chance to get it right fuck with you. If you mess up, it just means we change
We have to
something.
alter it. But
Just change it.
I have such a clear and distinct fucking
Yeah,
vision,
but
all right? It's a
you
gray day, and we're both
cannot-
we're gray, and I think that that's
I
interesting.
guess so. Here,
We're
let
sort
me-
of color coordinated in that
scooch
sense.
in
It
for
is a
this
fucking
example.
nasty day in New York today, I gotta say,
kinda
everybody.
liked it.
You like it? It's peaceful for you?
Yeah.
My subway stop went
calm.
down, and I'm glad you're in the same spot so we can commiserate on this.
I've
It just
been that way
started.
for months.
It just started for me today, and I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't know they could just do
Sucks,
that
dude.
to you. So anyways, I have to walk to either the Broadway or the Astoria stop. It's not the end of the world, but it's when you used to live fucking 3 blocks from the train, all of a sudden you live fucking,
Yeah,
a
but
full
the
stop
difference
away
is
from the
you're
train.
also not going to a workplace in Manhattan every day.
That's the difference. So
I
I don't feel
am.
too,
I am.
ugh, that
Yeah.
is horrible.
It just means I have to walk like 20 minutes on one end and potentially 15 minutes on the other one. Or I can try and catch the bus. Whatever. I'm not talking about fucking...
Well, I want to talk as I think it's a symbol for my
Complaining
struggle.
about transportation is...
I'm writing a book. It's called My Struggle, and I want to get the word out. That I have problems too. Oh, it's all fun. Oh, it's all games. But sometimes I gotta walk the fucking
Get
extra
the word
shit.
out. No one knows about Holden's thoughts or feelings. No one understands him. Tell somebody, please.
You're okay. Point number 1, you're mean. Point number 2, you're evil. By the way, check out my H on my coffee cup. It's kind of fun.
Tell somebody. Everyone. There's an H. All right, buddy. This is kind of...
Jake is texting me. He's
awkward.
getting very excited. I think he's gonna explode. What do you need for?
right.
Yeah, let me know if you need me to.
Well, I'm
Am
trying
I
to...
gonna be cutting here?
Yeah, but I'm gonna
I'm
show
so-
you what to... Oh, come on.
Now, I know you've explained this
It's actually not that
piece of
bad.
equipment before, but can you give them a quick rundown of that exact
It's
thing?
an X-Acto knife that looks like a pen. It's made by a company called Slice. They're like $7 or $8.
And you love those things, right?
I do. You only have to make sure that you have this little green dot on the top. Little green
Okay, and that's how you know you're
dot. Yeah, you're cutting down. So the only thing I fuck up on is I'll have it upside down. I'm like, why isn't it working? And then I feel silly. But it's great. It's a ceramic blade, so you never have to really sharpen it. I probably do need to replace this one soon, but it's sharp enough.
Okay.
All right. And then I also got us another one. I got us a new, just straight razor, dude.
Oh, here, show the.
This is another. I lost
Yeah.
my other X-Acto knife. Everyone knows what an X-Acto
Yeah, we'll
knife
have to be a
is.
little weird with more outward with.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try and share better. Okay. So.
Or we can put it more towards our crotch. That's the other choice. You can either do more crotch or pull your hands out more.
It's okay. This is great. So here we go. Microphone. You just have to.
Oh yeah. I can hear
I'm
you a
just
lot better though that
right-handed.
way.
Is this okay?
Does that work? I can always adjust it to move it in. Do you need it
You're
to be
gonna
closer
doing,
to your
I'm
face?
gonna be moving anyway. You're doing
Okay.
this. I'm showing you sample.
Okay.
So, green thing up. Now, in the frame, we don't want these people, but we do want this chair, right? Or do you want their backs?
The chair.
You want
I
the
want
chair
I
on
want
both
the
sides.
line for now. Yeah, if we want to go back and if we
Yeah,
think it'll
totally.
be better, but I want the chair.
So-
My question is, where do you think the cut is up to here? Where do you think the cut is after this point?
Well, you just follow it. So
You would just
I
cut
would probably
these
go
people
here,
out.
here,
We're not gonna go
here, and then go up around the candelabra because that's cool.
Oh, okay, cool. Sounds
It's a
good to
nice
me.
frame.
I like that.
But this is so easy. I feel silly teaching this to you.
I need to. I'll fuck it up though. This is perfect. 'Cause it's like crafts with the monkey, crafts with the fucking idiot when it comes to this stuff. So people
because
can really
it's, like,
learn these
slight,
things.
It's just a little curvy. I'm just swiveling it a little bit. Now, anytime you get nervous and you want to escape, look. It's
Okay.
just cut out.
Okay.
And then you can go back and you can do it in sections.
Right.
And now, if you were doing something that was more complicated, like let's just.
Are you pressing
say-
down very hard?
Not very hard.
Okay.
No. Let's just say I want to cut out this little glove, all right? That's when you get more detailed and you start thinking of it in like horizontal and vertical.
Right.
So I would go. You can use your hand like as an anchor, and I'll use my fingernail all the time
Okay.
too. And you
Which
go
I have none, but yeah.
horizontal, and then you kind of move the paper more than your knife.
Okay.
All right, just to show an example of something that'd be weird, and then
Okay.
I chop it off right there because it's really tiny.
Cool.
All right, and at that
But
point,
we don't even need to. Yeah.
We're not doing that, but this is just.
But
to
we're gonna
show
get there
you
with
that
some other
it's
stuff.
much easier than you think.
Okay.
All right.
Mega Man, we were
So-
making collages. This is the Collage Carly craft stream.
You just take the whole arm out.
Cool.
Whatever, I fucked it up.
Well, it
I
doesn't
got
matter.
impatient. But like then you're gonna be kind of moving around.
And you're not
Here,
pressing down very hard at all, right?
No.
Now,
Here
do you
you're just
find you
gonna,
run
like-
into trouble with certain grains of certain like?
The older the paper is,
yeah.
the more it wants to rip.
Okay. I'm also left-handed, so that's gonna.
Perfect.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's a
'cause
good
then
thing.
we're not elbowing each
Oh,
other.
that's true. Man, I need to get like a lamp.
Do you want me to scooch?
No, do I have one? I mean, I kind of have one. Shit, now I'm realizing what I need. I'm so Carly. By the way, I'm terrible at shit like this.
That's fine.
Okay.
So be terrible at it.
All right.
Like I said, you make a mistake, we'll just adjust it. Now, you don't have to do that like little touchy.
I'm scared.
Drag it.
I want like a magnifying glass. You know?
Okay. So. There you
Now,
go.
did that take it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if it's ever attached and it doesn't want to come off, then you go back and you figure out where it's attached.
Now you were going around this little black like.
Yeah, up to you.
Okay. So I
I
might
mean,
go
that
straight.
that keeps the line going.
Yeah.
You don't have the green thing on top.
Oh.
Yeah, it's also a good idea, like, you know how you could start at the very edge of that thing? You don't have to, because there's a chance that you'll drag the paper if it gets caught. So you
Right.
just start, like, a little bit in, and then you can always go back and chop the tail off.
So I feel like it's a little. Crooked.
Don't sweat it. You
No
can always
touchy,
go back
touchy.
and clean it up. But if you, it's always easiest to get the sharpest, cleanest line the first time.
Oh, that was bad.
That's okay. Okay. So it just ripped a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Here, that's what it. You want to keep some of this, so
Flavor Saver says, I feel so wholesome watching this. Why? What would you be watching instead? What kind of sick, disgusting internet stuff would you be watching instead of this? Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna trim it, and then you'll never know.
Yeah, it kind of just loses that black. I mean, you definitely have more precision than me, in this.
But I've been doing it a long
Doing a long
time.
time.
But
Were
I
you
use
making
my fingernails too?
Were you making this stuff like back in the day, or is this a
Yeah,
more
when I was-
recent?
No, I made collages when I was a kid, but I didn't think anything of it. I was just like something I did because I was sentimental, and I had a lot of Rolling Stone magazines.
Nice. So you were making just like hot boy collages and stuff.
No, they're funny. They are funny, but they're not hot boy collages. They're like they'll have like a lot of Drew Barrymore or like who else? I was a Winona Ryder.
Yeah, keep it true. I'm also playing the new South Park game, and it is great. Winona Ryder, yeah, and Beetlejuice and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you doing?
Okay.
You're doing good.
So
Put
what's
the
the
green
next?
thing on top.
Huh? Oh, right. But what's next? What's the cut exactly here, and then?
I mean, I would go here around this dude's arm and keep it so that you can keep the candelabra.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like that way. Okay, so keep this.
Sometimes you'll end up doing really intricate cuts, like with shadows or trees or things that are, really complicated, and then end up covering it up with something else. And it's like, great. I'm so glad I just spent 3 days
Right.
getting that cut.
Right.
Like this DNA thing that I have right now.
Yeah,
A lot
you
of
might just cover the
the
shit out of
really
that.
tricky stuff is probably going to be covered up, but I never know. Okay, you can't really move sideways with the blade.
Gotcha.
Because the green dot always has to be on top. Like, you're always just dragging the slice. The other thing is you can't really hurt yourself with this thing, so you can get really close to it. I do. I use my fingernails a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sort of like a way to steady. Yeah, look at you. Yeah, always move the paper as opposed to dragging.
Yeah, now I'm starting to get a slightly more of a technique. It's still a little sloppy, but...
Smupulation.
Oh, shit!
Smurfs rule.
With another 5, that means
Hey, thank y'all.
we
Did you
are
like
almost there. So how should I
close.
finish this out?
Well, so for this really detailed stuff, you're doing exactly the right thing.
Kind of going big, and then we
So,
can get in there,
go-
right?
yep.
Yeah.
And then
Do I
just-
go straight
yeah,
up, or
just go
should we
straight.
try to keep... Okay, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, just the candelabra will be our end.
Alright. I'm also probably not good to drink a lot of coffee right before you do this. 'Cause it's so delicate.
If it's giving you real trouble, you can always go back with the knife.
Boomtown. How about that?
Uh,
How about
yeah.
that? See if we can try to show them closer.
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, South Park's really cool, and then now I'm immediately like, what's this Destiny thing all about? So I think it's gonna. And also tonight, we're gonna take a little dinner break after the collaging, and then we're gonna come back and do Evil Within 2. First blind playthrough on both of our parts, and Carly will play it. I guess we could switch off too if you want, because I've never played it before either, but I don't really give a fuck.
Okay, I'm just gonna go and
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah,
this
you
stuff
do the
up.
detail. Oh, can you push a little? Or actually, you want me
I'm
to?
sorry.
What's?
I gotta
Or would it
scoop
be
up.
more comfortable if I just went? Let me just do that a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little more. Now you get a little crotch, guys. You got a little crotch, guys. What's the name of this
Ugh,
Fever
that
song?
word,
There's a rap
crotch.
song that I love that samples it.
Oh,
Fever?
it's Fever.
You've never
This
heard
is the
Fever?
like one of the originals. This
By
is
who?
well, what's her name? Not Patty. Peggy Lee. But she's one version of many. Like Elvis does a version. It's got blues riffs, so it's probably not a bunch of white people who did it first. Because it's jazzy. Alright. Yeah, I'm working on a cover of this. Or this is the song I use when I haven't played with anybody. And it's like, let's play a song. Because it's pretty simple, but you can take it all different directions.
Yeah, and get loose with it.
I like to take it to like stuff.
Right.
That's super fun. Or am I not showing you well enough? I'm
Who's
sorry.
sampled.com? That's awesome. I don't know that existed. That would be really cool, man. X18 to check that out.
I think I've heard of that.
Posted about some free visual novel that has horror elements in the Facebook. You guys should check it out. Okay. Sounds good. So College just getting into the details. This is something I'm just probably not going to be able to handle on my own. Should we also just go ahead and cut out this white down here, or do you think we'll just keep it just in case we like need it for something?
We won't need it, but it's not difficult.
I want to check out Parasite. I want to check out that guy's stuff. The guy who did that when it comes to horror, anime, manga stuff. It's apparently dating sim meets horror game. Ooh. Oh, yeah, visual novel. Yes. My B. I read that as graphic novel. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there. I fucking got a kiss from a rose on a goblin earlier. All right? And so now I'm just slightly in. I feel like it works for these crafting streams. Good afternoon. How's it going, Curse Chai?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, dude. Jake's getting hyped for this live show. Assuming, like, 2 more people become patrons, we're doing a live show. Holy shit. It's going to be great. We'll see. I wish I had gotten like champagne. I didn't think that this was we were gonna get to the Patreon shit today on our stream. That wasn't like the plan or anything. But that works. Hey, what's happening, Hulk and a Fez? How you doing, man? Or lady? Or whatever the fuck you are. She-Hulk and a Fez. Disembodied, spirit. So, what are we making here, says Radamanthus. Now, we're making a collage. Carly likes to do collaging. And so, we decided, hey, come on over, we'll do the collage shit.
Yeah, try and figure it out.
Yeah, right now this is literally the base we're working with, essentially. Like, this is like the big picture kind of, and we're going to be adding sort of around it and to it. And right now we're just making our first cuts to our first image. This is a collage that we're sort of collaborating on, but I've kind of taken the lead a little bit.
Yeah, as you should. I just cut out around those candles, that's all. I cleaned it up.
Yeah.
So, I think you need to take over again.
Okay.
And you're going to be removing this area, okay? And when it's with the candles, just do a straight line. And we can always go back and we chop out the space in between. All right, so it's still a pretty basic shape. And
Queenie, the glory of the UK. Tell me you're from the UK. Nice, hell yeah. Yeah, come join. We're hanging. I would say scream at a goblin. I whispered at one earlier, and I
might go
just
whisper again,
could not
so.
be more in the correct spot for this. All right, I'm gonna go in boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna just maybe go straight across here.
I don't know.
Do you think I
unless
should
you want
get in
your
there?
golds. No, we're taking that out. 'Cause
Okay,
we're putting
cool.
the gas man back
Maybe
there.
do you want to turn that a little higher? Actually, I didn't want
Like a light?
to make too much glare, and that's why I turned it down. But now I'm starting to feel like
right.
I need that thing up.
Well, I'm gonna. Hold on.
It's the law. If you were cutting out a picture of the UK, you must put on the national anthem. Just saying. Okay. Oh, awesome, Hulk and a Fez. He is UK. Yeah. For me, yeah. For stream, me not know for stream. I realize now I need like I think it just needs to be straight overhead light, right, Carly? Or yeah, right. So like a desk lamp would be good. So I'm gonna get something like that next time we do this. All right, let me put this down here so you can hear me talk, so that if I make a mistake, you'll hear me scream about it. Okay. All right. Just immediately fucked it up. Huh? Do I have any candy? Yeah, totally. And like I said, I'm down to do dinner. I do craft stuff myself. I advise tape also. Helps to make the parts that flap around like fuck less flappy like fuck. What kind of tape do you recommend? And Carly, have you thought about using tape?
I don't know. It would depend if it was matte or glossy or if you could see the seams. I don't know. You mean on the back of the image, right?
Yes.
I've never tried it. How you feeling? No, I just need a little snack. 'Cause
Cool.
I had breakfast, but that's about it.
I had like a microwavable meal, so I'll actually be hungry as too.
Oh, yeah.
No, like on the front to hold the pieces in place.
Oh.
So is it the kind of tape, I guess, that would be easily removable then, like once you were done
So, like,
using
you
it?
tape the
like,
four sides
like
plus the picture.
how you can remove like painter's tape from the.
No, I wouldn't mess with that.
It's like if you
Can't
you
remove
tape the
it.
four sides, okay.
I do like Mod Podge. Mod Podge is cool. But I don't know. It really seals it in and it makes it look all uniform, but I kind of like when you can see the layers more. Okay. I feel like I'm at a slumber party at Holden's house, eating string cheese from his mom.
Yeah, then you remove it afterwards. Yeah.
Oh. How you feeling? I can't really see what you're doing.
I'm good.
Getting into
Just
the head?
taking it line by line. Yeah, just taking it line by line around the people's heads. I am getting in there.
Yeah, it's kind of like I said. You can do all the horizontal, then all the vertical. So if you're doing
Oh, is
a
that what you usually do?
square.
You do like.
You're doing a square, right? I'm gonna do these sides, and then do those sides, because if you're going around a square
And I'm
like
cut-
this, you're more likely to fuck up
Might
the
go
paper.
in here, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like down there, and then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you have trouble seeing it, I say like remove what you've done.
Right.
Don't get so far along and then it gets stuck somewhere and you're like, why? And then you rip it off. Because collaging is more about removing stuff than it is like keeping stuff.
Right. I'm just. No. What do I? Where would I cut
think
it
you
off?
have-
Right here.
you
I
have
would just
plenty.
go
Yeah.
up like this.
Chop
to
it all
cut
off. Yep.
Cool. Okay.
Careful.
Okay.
Careful. Don't.
Okay.
Because if it's stuck somewhere, use the knife. Don't just tear. Because that's all detail-y stuff.
Well,
I just don't want you to rip
tear
off
it.
someone's head and then they all have to be headless.
I don't want to.
Listen to me snack.
What's Chad saying?
Oh. Oh, trading cards. Neat. Now you're getting yelled at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Capitals. Big diamond rings and don't find roses grow on stalks of clover.
Say, how do I separate then? It'll just come off like you just lightly tug, or like how do I tug rather?
I don't know. I gotta see what you did.
I'm just trying to get the. Okay. You just have to kind of keep going until it comes off easily.
You can also stab.
Gotcha.
You know, if you don't
Okay,
want to
now
drag,
it's-
you can just stab wherever it's stuck, and it'll probably cut it off because it's just paper. Ooh, pretty good.
Mhm.
You're still kind of using the side of the blade as opposed to the pointy end sometimes.
Yeah.
And then it's just not gonna work.
Which is why like I have to go over all of this probably.
Maybe. Think of it like a laser, you know?
Though I mean it doesn't hurt for especially early on in the process. To kind of create an outline for yourself that you can actually cut after. There you go.
How'd you do? Pretty good. All right. So you want me to go through and do the tiny
Getting
stuff?
anxiety over this.
Don't get anxiety.
Look at a fez.
It's just paper.
It's holding Butcher's crafting. It makes me cry. Stream.
No, he's doing great. Okay, let's
yeah,
show,
I think
let's
it's
show,
good.
Here, scooch a little bit. I'm gonna go.
This is a detail. Yeah. Do you want to take over for a second?
Yeah.
We'll switch off so we can kind of go back and forth on this. That was hard with the heads. That was
Yeah.
tough.
So let's see what Holden did. Can you see it well enough? It is not bad.
Missing some detail,
It is
but
not bad, but we're gonna go back in and get it. So, what I see is you definitely went around, but here's the stuff I would remove, if you're curious. I don't know if you guys can see this at all, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna like chop out this little extra here, I'm gonna chop out that little extra here, and I'm just like thinking of it like a rectangle.
what's happening, Rest in Piss? Hell
You know?
yeah, dude. Creative
This has
stream,
gotta
why not?
Go. This in between these ladies have to go. That
Okay.
has to go. That's a triangle.
Okay.
All right. So that's
Wait, what? Yeah. Why do you have to get triangles to go?
See, can you? Okay. So like the difference between right here. I'm gonna use my fingernail.
Thanks, other but trouble.
Chop that out.
Can't handle the heat stale of the Joanne fabric. Sly, I appreciate your crowd control attempt. Well, I'm just doing the big dumb cuts, and then Carly go back in detail. And you know what? I hope I make mistakes, because that's when the artist
That's
really
how
comes
you
forward.
learn.
Yeah. Well, not only that's when you learn, but that's when you create the best shit. All the best art was created on mistake. Pollock, spilled paint cans everywhere. Created what he did. Van Gogh, he was just swirling around and he found it. Picasso, he was just, you know, his little boy drew the first one. He was like, that's pretty good. I should do it like that. So, I mean, it's always kind of one of those.
Philosophy of art. All right.
I'm going to get some more coffee. Because I clearly need more coffee with my
That
rash
sounds
cutting.
nuts, man.
No, I want it.
What are we gonna have for dinner?
I don't know. What do you want to get?
Haha.
We can go.
I'm in the weird neighborhood, as in not my usual options. What? I forget. What can I get in Queens that I can't get in my hood? Greek food, maybe?
Yeah, Greek food.
I could do some Greek food.
Like, I'm trying to think of where we could go though, if we wanted to like sit down somewhere.
Oh, I really like that barbecue spot. Is that close by?
The stand?
good.
You want to go to the stand?
Was that too expensive? I can't remember. It was good.
It was really good. I would be down.
Like salad that was.
It's pretty like we could easily walk there. Like it's pretty close. Depends on how long of a break you want to take too, though.
Well,
we
that's
probably
just
want to
it.
give
It's
ourselves
like,
a little
I
more
don't-
than an hour if we go there.
We can still do something easy.
Yeah, either way.
That's just all I know about. What else do I know about up here? You probably have better Indian food.
Steven Spielberg
I don't know
was
if
just
I
hanging
want
out
Indian
on a
food,
beach
though,
recording shark attacks. Exactly. That's it.
There we go. Got rid of it. Now the only thing is with the teensy-tiny stuff is that's really a little bit easier to get the first time because you're just like getting so teeny.
Hogan and Fest. I turned cards from
There we go.
like oversized card alters for specific modes. Nerds buy my cutting shit. Really? Interesting. I'm gonna look at your link in just a second once I have any sort of ability to do that. Yeah, awesome, Hulk. What? What, Hulk? Girl advice I gave paid off. Now you're gonna have to refresh my memory in terms of the girl advice I gave you. I mean, I assume it's some level of just be confident and whatever, but I don't know if I gave you good specific shit.
From the hustling crowd and all that rat race noise down in the street.
I'll tell you what, this turns a Tuesday into a Sunday right here, which I needed because I was stressing, man.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, it's just one of those weeks, dude. Well, I mean, it's like we launched the Patreon, and I've been nervous about that. I'm telling you right now, though, I'm feeling like way better about it now that we're reaching this big second goal. We had a really fun stream yesterday, but I'm also I feel behind. I'm leaving on Friday. I'm gonna be gone through Tuesday.
Oh, for LA?
Yeah. So I'll be gone through Tuesday. That'll be fun, but it's kind of like I'm a little homeboy lately, and it just kind of, I'm like, fuck, all right, I need to get this done, I need to get that done. I will have to do a bunch of like research on the road and stuff like that. That's not too fun, but at least to do on the road, it's fun to do at home when you're in your PJs chilling with a cup of coffee. But yeah, just a lot of things I have to kind of make sure get done before I leave. I need a fucking Halloween costume. Carly, do you have yours?
I just bought one.
Okay.
But it's because, you guys, for Halloween, I'm doing a cover band that's doing REM songs. And we had practice last night, and it was good. That's going to be, October 31st at Gutter at 9. I'm really excited about it. So my costume I got is like the B-52's gal. She does like the shiny happy people thing, right? And it's kind of a red ice skater outfit.
Totally.
And then I'll make my hair real big. I'm gonna dance around like this a lot, Like,
Gotcha.
all a part of the costume. But
sounds great.
until seriously, I just ordered it today.
I'm stressing about that. Girl advice I gave paid off. You're dating a round table girl. That's amazing, man. That's great. I'm glad to fucking hear it, dude. It's good. Because sometimes it doesn't work out. And you know what? That's
True or
okay too. I
false?
feel like that makes you stronger as well. But hell, it's so much better when it does. When it comes to talking to the ladies and getting a date or whatever. The Patreon link. Okay. The Patreon link is patreon.com/whizbrew. If somebody wants to post that up in the chat, I would greatly appreciate it. I will in a little bit, but I just don't have access to the bullshit right now because we put the keyboard away and all that good stuff.
Are you losing your mind?
No, it's fine. I mean, I kind of like this like loss of control. Actually, it's very fun. Yeah, we're $11 away. So if you were thinking about doing even the basic $5 one, that would push us so close to our goal. And if you want to get the T-shirt and all that good stuff, 15 would achieve our goal. Thank you so much, Ambi. Thank you so much for posting
Are
that.
you giving away T-shirts for 15?
For 15, we do the
that's
T-shirt
nice.
layer. Yeah, 15 is
I like
the
that
T-shirt
shirt.
layer. And it'll be monumentous. Whoever does, if somebody did 15 right now, it'd be a big deal because you would be the person who cracked us into the second big goal, and which is to me, in my mind, honestly, was the real goal I was going for. At 15, you get it. Oh yeah, Cubic Shrew, you get a T-shirt and you get to name an episode topic, which you already knew. Hell yeah! Thank you so much, Hulk.
You don't
Now
want
you
to
paid
keep
me more
this.
than the last podcast. Awesome, dude. Thank you so much,
You don't
man.
want to keep this, do you? We're getting
No,
rid
I
of
think that all goes.
Okay, so I'm done.
All right. Are we keeping the 2 red men in there? Yeah, I guess we will, huh?
Yeah. So I don't know if you can tell.
I'm so afraid to cut this
I don't know
again.
if you can tell. I cleaned it up. You can tell a little bit that there's space here. Does this help? Anyway, it's cleaner. Here you go, buddy.
$11 wait time to pull my $50 pledge. Gosh darn, please. Please, we know all the help we can get. And who knows which of those pledges, too, might bounce on us when they actually get charged on, like, the first or whatever. Such progress. Are you talking about on this Collagiano here? Hell yeah, Luke. There it is right there. I believe that is our boy Hulkster. And that puts us at a motherfucking $6 away. So even if somebody wants to put $1 down that hadn't yet, that will push us to even closer to the big goal. Am I going around these wooden banisters right here? Okay, I am.
Keep them. But keep
I'm
in
gonna
mind,
keep-
you
I'm gonna
just
get around
cut
this.
Here.
Yeah, I'm
last
gonna get
time.
out of those. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see this.
This is no longer my playlist.
Okay.
Is it?
Let's do. Let me think. Is there something I want to?
Well, maybe it is actually.
What is it? I'm actually just change playlists.
Yeah, when your playlist is done, it'll pick something it turns into like radio, but it's based off of what's in the playlist.
Gotcha.
This is not. That was the last one on mine. Okay, so we just get that one.
We're cutting the. We're keeping the queen in.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
This song is chill. Last podcast left, more like last has been. What? Please, Cubic Shrew. Get Wisdom, but please also get us $1 million. Cold literally will never stream again. Yeah, there you go. If you give me enough money, I'll never stream again, and you never have to watch me stream ever again. It'd be like the greatest thing that ever happened to you. All right. Yeah, but that South Park game's pretty cool, man. I haven't played a ton of it, but I love that they did like a grid system, it's almost like Fire Emblem-y, the fighting, Carly. The new South Park game.
Oh, really?
The fighting is like, it's more grid like based or whatever, and that kind of thing, and it's really fun.
First game was pretty good.
Yeah, I
Although
loved the
missed
first
some.
game.
So question, Holden, buddy.
What?
Are you not cutting out her throne?
Oh my god, I think I'm cutting out her throne.
So it's okay. You didn't get too far, so you can go back.
And keep the throne in?
I'm just saying, you gotta ask yourself that question.
Right. Well, I guess I didn't cut it too well. Keeping the
can
throne in
still
will make
keep
it a
it.
lot easier.
Well, it's also like the stuff we've removed so far
Uh-huh.
makes sense. Like it's the same reason we kept all these banisters, unless you would want to go around every single dude.
Yeah, I didn't want to
It
do that.
keeps it contained. If you cut out her chair, then she's just not a queen anymore.
Right.
Remember, you can't do it sideways.
All right. What are people saying?
I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
wet.
now I want to collage. Come collage with us.
Yeah. It's a pretty chill thing to do. It helps me focus, but also kind of chill out at the same time. And then, I don't know, I gotta have outlets. I have too many outlets, but I can't get rid of any of them, so I've just accepted it.
It's like me with video games.
Yeah, well,
Far too many of them.
just not gonna quit the things I enjoy.
Yep. Yeah, I'm having like gamer like overload. I'm trying to pick and choose a little bit more. I feel like lately, like, as I even went to Steve's and played Magic that night, and like
Right.
he made a pretty good like sell on like the fun of Magic, you
Oh, I
know?
know.
And
Well,
I'm
that's-
like, man, but at the end of the night, oh shit!
Smurfs roll.
Oh.
I don't know if that was it or not. That might have been the last person that, yeah.
Thank you
I
very
think that's the
much.
last person. But, yeah, I was like, yeah, but I would have to, A, dedicate all of my time, B, dedicate all of my money to Magic. Like, you
Well,
can't just casually
'cause you have to
fucking play
have stuff,
Magic.
True.
You
Well,
know?
that honestly does bum me out once in a while. As I used to be able to play D&D, and that was really fun. My heart aches for my childhood self that no one invited me to play D&D.
Yeah,
until
I
was in
never
my
got
30s.
to do that until way
Why
later.
didn't anybody let me come play?
I don't think, I mean, A, it was sort of a dirty secret, I feel like, back in the day.
It was
And it
awesome.
was literally the mark of like the nerdy. It just only became cool like in the last like I feel like 5 years with like early.
I don't care about
At least
that.
it became more mainstream, you know, or like it became, or I won't say even cool, popular. It became much more popular and more like socially acceptable.
Right.
So just more people are playing games now and like getting involved and having fun with it,
Well,
you know.
I've played with 2 different groups.
I mean, it does depend on the community you come
Yeah.
up in. Like,
It's very different.
there's some cool ass fucking
depending on
people that
whoever
never
your
thought it was
DM
lame
is.
and just were like always had fun doing it, never worried about being lame, you know.
What I found fascinating, honestly, is with the first group, we played for a while, but there was one person in my party who got upset with some choice that we
Yeah.
made. We killed something that she didn't want us to kill. It was like,
You told me about this and
it
it
was
sounds
like
insane.
a little monster, and she wanted to keep it as a pet. And it's like, wait a second, this is exactly the same thing we've been killing this whole time. Why are we suddenly going to? Anyway, she got all butthurt about it, and she then decided that her character would vow to never kill again. So she was then just this anchor in all of our gameplay because she wouldn't fight. It was, anyway.
Very bizarre.
Now, the reason I mention that is because I think one nice thing about D&D, when you're around a table, you're all together in real life, like looking each other in the face, is people always want to say, that's not me, just what my character would do. It's not me, though. My character would do that. And that is bullshit. You are your character. Whatever excuse or veil you think you have
Right. Yeah, yeah.
is
You are
just an
totally, this
excuse.
is totally
This
like a
is
new.
totally who you are. It is.
That's shitty, Carly. She could have been like a pacifist, but in a kind way, in the kind of way where, you know, it's interesting roleplay. Like,
Oh,
like she
yeah.
could have found a way. If she had found a way to make a meaningful contribution to
Right.
what the group was doing, then it could have been the most cool killer thing that a person did in one of your games.
Yeah,
But the
right?
fact that she was like, I don't
No.
kill anymore,
She was
and then just
doing
was
it
dead weight
because
and was
she
just doing it
was-
to like fuck with
she was
people.
mad.
She was manipulative, and that was like
Yes,
the past.
and
She's
she
a
had-
passive aggressive piece of
She
shit.
had a tantrum, and she used the fact that it's her character doing that to like get away with it. And it was she threw a fit, and I was like, man, this was really fun. Before you became like just this, dead weight.
I feel you, Carly. I played with a DM who was usually a cheeky bastard, and I managed to nearly kill his NPC after I was tired of his fucking around. And the amount of rule bending bullshit he did to get his character out of my clutches,
Whoa.
fucker. Ugh.
Yeah, that's tricky.
One thing I really want, like, I'm starting to like want to DM myself because I think I do a really good job of less so like world building and storytelling, which I think I'd be comparable, but especially just being able to go with whatever flow anyone threw at me and to totally be like, okay, cool, I'm gonna completely take a right turn and fucking go bananas.
Yeah, I don't
You know?
have any problem with being a pacifist.
Yeah.
It was just.
I'm excited about that,
It is
like getting to do
revealing,
that.
like, human nature. It reveals a part
that wasn't
of,
a pacifist thing. That was passive aggressive.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
exactly.
aggressive what she did, like in a weird
Yeah.
way. Like that was like fuck all you guys, but I'm still gonna sit here. Like why didn't she just go? You know what? I'm not
know.
feeling this group. I'm gonna go. You know, I'm good, guys. But instead, she
I'm
just
not
was a
all-
bummer.
I'm not all bitter about it, though, because I thought it was very revealing. I actually learned something from her behavior where I was like, oh, man, I didn't know a game could,
Like bring that. I mean, so many
remove
games do
the
that.
veil.
Games
But the
like
whole thing is
Risk
that-
and
is
stuff
that
like
it's
that
supposed-
also do that. Like show the true nature of a
the
person.
assumption is that you're wearing a mask.
Yeah.
You know, that you are, not yourself. But in
But
some
it really
ways,
is
you are quite yourself.
Totally yourself.
Because
Yeah.
you are removed from, like, acceptable society stuff into a pretend world where you can go whatever direction you want to go.
Right.
So I think people are more free.
Right.
Um,
It's a little sketchy, but we're getting there.
cool, dude.
Yeah, I might even, let's cut off here. I'm getting the hang of this.
I really liked it, but I had to quit because the one
Time.
thing that ruins a D&D game is when people don't show up,
Right.
and I would be one of those people who could only show up every once in a while, and I don't want to do that,
Yeah.
so can't play right now. Yeah, and when it came down to it, he killed an enemy to save a teammate, and then he was all fucked up afterwards. It was a good RP session, not passive-aggressive BS like the girl Carly's talking about. Yeah. It's a
That is
pretty
so
powerful
weird that
game.
when people get that like serious about a game, which is funny coming out of my mouth because I
Yeah,
feel like
right.
I get incredibly pissed off when I'm playing like video games, but I feel like if I was playing with other people, I don't know, I haven't played enough D&D. Maybe I would hit one of those moments where I would be like, wait, I'm getting like taking this way too seriously. But I don't know, it's so goofy and silly. I feel like whenever I play D&D, it's
only
always
goofy,
like
but
really
the thing
silly
is,
for me. Like
that
I like to have
version-
fun. I like to commit to character and have a lot of fun and like get into it. But I always like to keep it like
You should play a later version
jokey.
of D&D. 'Cause
Yeah.
the version I was playing was one of the early ones. The coolest part about that game, honestly, is I did have a DM who's been playing D&D since, like, I would imagine the late 70s.
Yeah, 5th edition's pretty
Certainly not.
intuitive. But also,
But the earlier stuff, the stakes are so high. Like,
Oh,
you get
yeah.
hit, and you've got, like, no hit points whatsoever.
gotcha.
And it's so easy to die, and you just get used to the idea that everything is, final. Like, you can't wiggle your way out of stuff.
Right. Oh my God, 2 away. $2 away from the Patreon goal, everybody. Let's get hyped by watching me meticulously cut this piece of paper. No, but this is good D&D talk, so I don't want to cut it off. Yeah, that is weird, man. I mean, I don't know.
Okay,
That
so
is
the
weird.
other thing is this person too. For a couple times, I think we got together, and he was going to teach me how to be a dungeon master because I was really
yeah.
intrigued in that part of the game. And in our chats about it, I thought he made a really good point where if you're watching Indiana Jones, right? Let's be honest, he fails at everything. He sets off every trap.
Right.
He's just like, it is constant disaster. But it's the fact that he isn't punished, that he gets away with it. That you can't, if you're a DM, punish your players for making bold choices. And you can still make it intensely adventurous and,
Right.
hard. You don't have to make it easy.
Right.
But your goal as a DM should never be to punish people. Because that just ruins the journey.
Yeah, it's got to be like, and at the same time, like, I also feel like there's a fine line for when sometimes I'm like, well, that was way too, like, I feel too safe sometimes, too.
You feel too safe what?
In games. of D&D,
Oh.
where I'm like, this is all leading towards us being like, huzzah at the end, you know? And so I would also say, I think it's that you don't want to be like Dark Souls punishing, but you want to
Yeah.
just throw some shit in there to be like, oh, fuck, we're not like, you know what it is?
No,
It's,
you can let it get pretty damn close.
it's
I mean,
like Game of
sometimes the
Thrones, like, this
numbers
is
are
what
gonna
I
make
would
the
want to,
choices
this
for
is
you.
what I would want to do as a DM. It would be pretty huzzah-y and fun and slings and arrows, but like we make it through together. But there'd have to be like at least one big like Game of Thrones moment where we go, oh fuck,
Yeah, but
like
you
we are
don't-
not safe in this world,
You
you
don't
know?
necessarily make those choices because sometimes it comes down to the role.
Right.
And then even you, whatever, you're just a guide. You know, you're setting up the cards, but you don't know exactly how they're gonna fall. But that's why I was saying I'm not so surprised that this girl was passive aggressive, because when you're invested and you've been like living high stakes for over a year, and your character, like, you get really, it's precious. The people who died in our group, that was like a real bummer day.
Yeah, so when they die,
You're
they
invested.
just start over?
You have to start over with a whole new character. Yeah.
And they're like super low level and shit usually too? Or do
Yeah.
they usually kind of...
Well, that's kind of up to you.
And do people just straight quit after they died, or would they actually just start a new character and be
They
like,
would
all
just
right,
start a
I'm
new
here."
character, but it was funny because then the old character was always still in our, like in our lore. We
Yeah.
would make references.
All right, so now what the fuck is the cut? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're doing a great job.
No, I know, but now what's the path here?
Well, you got this
Candelabra,
candelabra, so
right?
you have to get that one too.
So I have to go up around here like am I going to cut this guy out?
I would keep these dudes, cut around the candelabra, and then cut out these people.
Yeah.
They don't get to play. And then
Yeah.
we'll have to probably come in with some other shape here to kind of clean up whatever weirdness. Because
Right, I'm going up
over
around here.
they're gonna
and then
make it
cutting
weird.
out here. Okay. Cool.
But that's fine. You're doing a good job. Look at you.
Thank you. So if you were to DM a game, what kind of world would you make?
Well, that kind of depends on the game.
And also, I don't know. People are commenting. You want to
I'm
read some
talking a little
comments?
bit. Yeah. I accidentally tried to do my own stream and didn't realize you were streaming around the same. Well, thank you for visiting.
Oh,
my
thanks.
Stream funeral.
Well, I hate to step on your stream, dog.
Oh yeah, it depends on the DM. Some people will let you roll a high-level dude, so you aren't just stuck being useless. Yes, that's true. That's true. Well, Mannix, what you're talking about with the non-fantasy setting, my roommate right now just started a game. It's called Star something. I can't remember. It's a brand new game, but it's like space D&D, essentially. Starfender, yeah. There you go. That's exactly what I was talking about. Thank you. And he was telling me about how some of his characters are aliens who are bugs. They are bugs. And they're telepathic because they can't talk, because their mouths are all... So instead of, creeping everybody out, they speak with telepathy. I thought that was cool. He asked me what character he was trying to get me to play, and I was just like, I can't. But he asked me what I would be in his game, and I had a great idea. It was a telepathic thing. Like, I would want to be something kind of vaporous. Because if you're in fucking outer space, you don't have to live in a body, right? Look at you stabbing. Good
I
job.
wanted to try the stabbing
Good
technique.
job.
This is good, though. I like this. You're keeping up the chatter while I'm doing this stuff.
Oh,
This
yes,
is good.
my chatter. I haven't played Call of Cthulhu, but I'm interested.
Henry and a group of comedians ran a Call of Cthulhu. What do you call it? A tabletop or
game.
yeah, tabletop RPG.
Here's a question I have. Do you prefer when people use voices or do not use voices?
I go into it trying to do some kind of like
I've played both.
In my last
kinda
game,
like
yeah, I kind of like it too. I feel like we're kind of more performery, so I kind of dig it when people really commit and sort of have fun, and we try to have conversations with the characters. I mean, it definitely helps me, like, get lost in the thing,
Yeah.
you know, as opposed to just being like, just us is us, you know. But I'm sure I would be fine if they were like, we don't do voices. I'd be like, okay, cool. It'll be more chill. I'd probably get a little more
People make
lit.
that announcement. They just either do or they don't.
They just do and they don't. Yeah. So.
Most of the people I've played with have done sort of like a tone, but not necessarily. Yes, when we
Right. Well, and that's the thing. I do more a tone. Yeah. Because in my last game, it's more of an attitude. I'm trying to like do it a little bit, but it's just kind of like I'm just this like fun, or I'm just this like kind of nerdy wizard guy that's like
Nothing.
a little more like just a little more ridiculous kind of, I think. But I feel like I pitch my voice up a little high, you know, like just do
Yeah.
enough to at least we're even. If you can't even tell that big of a difference, like I feel like I'm stepping into a different thing than just being me, you know. Whereas it's like, if it's just me in this world, I'm immediately just like, this is dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I once played with some people who were really good with their voices, and I was like, oh man, I got schooled.
Yeah.
They were very thorough.
Yeah. Like, yeah, same with when we played with Drunks and Dragons. Like, they don't really do, well, they sort of do voices, but it's
Drunks
laid
and
back.
Dragons? Is that
Drunks
what
and
it's
Dragons,
called?
very popular podcast. You should check it out. You'd probably
I
dig
probably
it.
would.
It's a very popular podcast from Jake and I got to sit in on it. It was a
Oh,
cross promotion thing with our ad group or whatever, but it was fun as shit, and it's kind of a laid back voices, which I like. I think if it was a little too much, it's funny. It's like if we don't do any voices, I feel ridiculous, and if we go too hard on the voices, I'll feel ridiculous. It's like there's a sweet spot, right? There's a sweet spot.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out if this is still connected to this part.
Oh, thanks, Ahmad. I don't want to step on any toes of your Patreon.
Oh, please,
But
no. We're
thanks.
almost at the goal, and yeah, please, if you guys donate, it's going to go towards Carly. Like, she took a cab here. It'll go towards dinner and shit. If anybody clicks on the donation
We gotta
button.
make that a more interesting story. Like, I need to make up a lie.
Well,
for
you
what it
do
actually
also
is.
need money, like,
I
for
know.
shit, for your life.
Yeah, but
But, you know,
don't
we
do
just
that.
usually we don't get more than enough to even just cover your
I
coming
know,
out here.
But something that would be more exciting than my cat.
Yeah, we could. I mean, if you did have something you wanted to raise money for, and we did like, you came here with that, I could put a little thing on, and we could like really try to raise up money for something specific for you. Kelly needs money for blades, the blades. But yeah, if it was some kind of art equipment or something, and we knew, yeah, it was going towards that. Also, though, I think this would be a really good way for you to like bring stuff on the show to try to sell it. You know?
Oh yeah.
And there you go. We
and
reached.
that's why I brought
The
everything.
Patreon goal of $1,000. We will be doing a live show. I believe we did. Am I announcing this? Oh, that'd be funny if I'm just
Oh,
getting
I
the email
don't
now.
know.
Oh, maybe not. Never mind.
Soon.
Never fucking mind. Don't forget about all the kids in the orphanage that she saved on the way to the stream. That's true. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa,
It did
whoa, whoa.
take me an hour and a half in a car to get here today.
Oh, my God.
It's just like I thought I was gonna leave because I'm always walking in the door like 5 minutes late, so I tried to leave earlier. No, I just spent that time in a car instead. But hey, I shouldn't bitch because it could be the train. But
Ugh, the train.
I always feel like I'm going on some journey coming to.
I mean, it
Queens.
is so,
It really
so
is
far
very
away.
different. And the drivers always take different routes every time.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, hello, Queens. Oh, this part of Queens. It's strange that a place can have so many different vibes. Ooh, be careful. You're keeping that top candle, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We didn't have a top candle on that one.
Okay, then I'll cut it off.
Yeah, skip it.
Yeah, who cares?
Attention detail? Yeah.
Who gives a flying shit?
Aw,
Oh, what's happening,
I don't.
Skeleton Chairs? How you doing?
You guys don't know this band. I love this band. ESG.
Hey, Momo, how was Waves the other night? Holding fucks candles up. Ho, no one gives shits about flying candles, yo. That's true. Probably end up cutting these fuckers. Why do I feel like that's
Hey.
gonna happen? No, not cutting them. Like me making a mistake. Like,
Oh. You're doing a very good job.
yeah.
I'm impressed with your patience.
You know what? I think if
You
I
have grown a lot
I-
over the years. I'll say. Here's
I think
a
if the
testament.
goblin was not in full effect right now, I
Oh,
would be
yeah?
having And this is an indie goblin, so it's like a very like, hey dude, just fucking why don't you chill your shit out. I think I need more of that in my life anyways. I feel like I've been too much on the sativa shit, and it's like I want to go fucking run a marathon. It's like that's not what this was about. I was trying to chill the fuck out. Waves was amazing. They put on a great show. That's awesome. Waves is a band that Momo was going to see, and I was just curious about it. I like their music.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about this REM show.
Yeah, as you should be.
It sounded really good.
As you
and
should be.
The band that I'm singing with is called Lawsuits, and they kind of more like a noise rock band, so it has a
Kind of a
cool
different sort of vibe
pretty
to it.
cool well, because REM, is mostly, I don't know. The days are long,
Right.
night when you think you've had enough, and to just kind of rock it out was
Yeah.
cool, surprising. What is this now? You got a bunch of old comic books? Hell yeah. That's how I got started doing all this, because I had all these books, and I was like, I love looking at them, but they're not doing anything in my life. I have
Right.
to turn them into something with purpose,
Right.
and then it becomes a never-ending battle.
Well, you were sort of into that too, kind of found.
Yeah, I'm oddly
Stuff.
sentimental about what most people think is trash. I don't know what to say. We're also just like making use of something that would otherwise just rot in a basement. Yeah, it's kind of like records. It's like once you start, you can never have enough.
Okay, this is what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go.
Oh, you're gonna keep them, huh?
We're cutting out the people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna escape.
Yeah. And then you can go and then give me a break while you check out my work, teacher. Yeah. So
Very
there we go,
nice.
and then we can do
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Done. Do you just use an X-Acto knife? It's like a, what is it called again? Is it called something specific?
It's a ceramic knife. The company that made this one is called Slice. I don't know if there are more, but I like it. It's got that like softy grip. And the fact that it looks like a pen. I used to use an X-Acto knife, and I did a lot of like chopping around things. This suddenly I can just do curves, and I can get way more in there. Okay. All right. So, turn it around, Carly.
Tasty troll bait. Ridiculous. $2 away. If two people who haven't pledged yet literally think they can give $1 a month. Hey, what's happening, Cammy?
Hi.
Fucking let's just get to the goal so I can go, yay! What's happening, Cammy? How you doing? Welcome to the collage stream.
We collaging.
We're collaging. We're chilling. We're doing collagers, as they say.
This is interesting. I also have never collaged with a friend.
Uh-huh. So funny.
Who knew, Holden, that one day?
There you go, Amanda. Thank you so much. Tell me about them. How did I never know of ceramic knives? Tell me about them.
Well, you don't have to sharpen them, but they do have replacements, so I think they must
Dull up a little
dull
bit?
at some
Have you
point.
gotten a replacement
I've
yet?
had this one for a long time. and
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. I don't feel like it's necessary, but I am gonna try it. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Honestly,
Very cool.
they're
Damn, it's already almost 6?
a little
You
more
kidding?
specific.
All right, collaging does make time go fast, right?
Yeah, it does. Tis true.
I'm getting hungry. When do you think we should go till on this, or should we have a goal for this?
Why don't we just? I'll clean this up. We'll
Okay.
cut these people out,
Yeah.
and you will have a nice piece done.
Peace. Yes, totally. You never have to sharpen them, but they are brittle and can chip easily if you try to cut something too hard with them. So you always need to be just cutting very simple shit. But don't they soften too just because you're cutting into this cardboard that it's above?
I have different things that I cut into, like this cardboard. I was gonna get this lino mat for this screen, like whether or not we needed it. I don't think so, but I'm pretty. I don't know. If it works, it works. I don't necessarily need to. I don't know. I try not to spend too much money on everything I want, like crafty art supplies wise. Although, what I got most recently was a lino cutter. So that's going to be neat too, but it's kind of like a stamp if you were to make your own stamp. So it's like this gummy thing, right? And you remove everything that you don't want. Like, it's like you have to switch your brain around so you think in negative space as opposed to positive space. And I had to do one for a demo at work, and I realized I really like it. It's cool. It's so cool. So I bought one, and it's like knives that you shove through this plastic and you peel it away. It's very satisfying.
I see.
But I'm using that to make some like holiday cards for my family. Because I haven't done that in like 5 years where I send everybody a card because it's...
Yeah.
It is
I need to write my grandmother a card. I need to do a lot of things. I need to like buy wedding gifts, and I need to do a lot of adult shit. I need like sell a script or get a commercial. I need like one stupid extra cash thing soon, so that I can just take care of a few loose ends. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on with their head? Oh.
It's just, how do adults like, there's just all these extra little things to spend money on in life, you know? It's just crazy shit that you don't even think about. I don't know. I think America's just evil, you know, in that sense. I just think there's nothing good about it. Stuff. And then other people need stuff, and you have to get them stuff. Oh my God, Christmas coming up? Ugh, don't worry. I'm not spending any money on magic cards. Don't worry about it. Man, Carly should make a crafting stream. Shit is relaxing as hell. That's what I'm saying. Well, for now, she's coming over here to do it, but I think we could get her set up really easily so that she could do it out of her own apartment as well.
Yeah, I gotta figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
So that's something, yeah.
This was the one you put on last time we were hanging, doing the crafting stream.
I love this version of this song. Doom da doom ding da doom. That part.
Yeah.
I would listen to this whole song just to hear.
Yeah, Koala, and you've got like children, just one kid or multiple kids, and you're trying to play Street Fighter and get good. How are you supposed to do that? Did you see Kevin Barnett's post the other day? He's like, I don't want to have to be a father because I don't want to be the first man to like leave his wife and children because he couldn't get he couldn't stay as good at Street Fighter, some shit like that. I butchered that fuck out of that, but you get the basic effect. Evil Within 2 coming up, man. I'm excited about that. We're gonna take a little time off for a dinner break. We're gonna go get that handled. And then we'll get back into it.
Instead of Resident Evil watching me shoot Bug Belly again, we're gonna play a different game.
Yeah, we're Evil Within 2.
I'm not giving up though. Holden was like,
oh my God, I knew I shouldn't have even said anything.
We could just walk away.
No, I was just saying, like, dude, there's no shame. I didn't want you because it seemed like you were upset.
I know where you're coming. Well, because I find games upsetting.
And I just want people to know that it's like you don't like have to do anything.
I know.
Maybe it's more just because I'm used to like working with Lexi on stuff game wise, and I have to be like, we do not need to make anybody miserable here. Like, you don't have to fucking beat XYZ boss or whatever just for my sake and the stream's sake.
I know. I'm pretty damn stubborn though, is the thing that I don't know if I can walk away.
And like same way, so I don't even know why I tell her that either.
Yeah.
My oldest is 4 and she plays with me because she's fucking awesome. That's great. See, that's awesome. That's cool. See, that's the thing. I would get my kids on games early, and I am looking forward to that. Especially like these tabletop, these board games. And how much fun would it be, in theory, to play like a D&D with like a regular D&D with like your kids? Like, I bet that would be so fun. If they could be cool.
Special kid that's like, I want to hang out with you.
Right, exactly. Like, well, that's the thing. The moment they become cool to hang out with, they don't want to hang out with you. Isn't that exactly what it like?
I was thinking, like,
remember they become smart enough to like have a fucking interesting conversation with, they're like out of there and they hate you. That's why I don't understand all this business with kids. Just getting into the song. People can hear this is Bjork hyper ballad, right?
Yeah, but it's a really specific
Nice.
version of it.
That's
just,
so cute, Koala. She plays all the girl characters in Street Fighter V. What you do is you handle the rolls, Holden. You don't let them roll. Gotcha. They just role play, and you just use the rules around them. Gotcha. That makes sense.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I would like a super nerdy kid, though, that was, like, into the math of it. There are young, kid-friendly versions of D&D. That's cool.
That's cool. My niece plays games and whatnot, but she's at an age where she still doesn't like losing.
Yeah, that stuff sucks, man. I hate that shit
Really
about
hates
kids. Because,
losing.
first of all, get used to it, is what I would say to
Well,
that child.
and that's
Second
what
of
does
all,
get said,
I was
and
just
they work
actually
on it.
staying at a house where you had to, like, try really hard to lose, you know? And God bless them. I mean, that's just the way kids are. But, you know, you're just like, man, accept it. Man, and I'm too good at Mario Kart, apparently, because I'm just fucking flooring motherfuckers in that game.
A bunch of children playing Mario Kart?
No, I had to pretend to lose.
Oh.
Man, but the night before it was just the adults, and I fucking ran house. Man, your parent-teacher conferences are going to be so fun. So what do you do, Mr. McNeely? I play Street Fighter on the internet. 12-year-olds give me money. Yeah, exactly. Don't ever let your kid lose. Say yes, but. There you go. Holden's kids are going to be really into football and lacrosse and beating up nerds. I played lacrosse in high school, first of all. Second of all, yes, you are absolutely correct. It is kind of my nightmare, but you know, at the same time, whatever they're into, that's what I will make an effort to get into. I hope, in a way, you kind of one would be into something you've never experienced before, because then you'll get to learn all about a new thing.
That's a
Don't
nice
let them
perspective.
don't let them loose, but give them consequences for getting what they want. As long as they're not a fucking bully. That's all I care about.
No,
as long
and
as
what
you're not a fucking bully.
What my sister does is they don't, like, it's not about losing or winning, but you celebrate that when someone wins. It's like, that's great because they get to feel happy because it's their
Right.
turn
You
to
made
be
someone else feel
celebrated.
happy.
And then when you do win, then we celebrate you.
Well, I think that's fucking
I
bullshit.
know. Well, apparently so does my niece. No, she's just a kid, you know, kid stuff.
Fucking bullshit.
She'll get out of it.
Dude, I'm going to give my Patreon $2 just to see it go to 1,000.
Oh my God! What are you talking
Let
about?
me do that. Your son is going to bully so hard. He's going to be a tough cuss and a rowdy fucker for sure. Thank you, Gosh Darn Kaiju. That's great. Thank you for your hex. My 5-year-old brother punched a kid 7 times today and made him cry. My brother's the worst. Where do I return him? 5-year-olds too, man. They can be ruthless, dude. I feel like any age from age like up to like around age 10 can be the worst age potentially for a little kid.
Honestly, Holden, any age can be horrible.
The worst
'Cause what you're
age.
talking about is 10, like,
Even
come
10,
on,
it can just
13
be
and 12,
nightmarish.
It's so confusing.
Well, it's a different kind of horrible.
Yeah.
That's
the
why I
kind
realized I think you kind of
hurts.
want a girl.
You kind of want a girl.
Hey, awesome, RoboKey. You'll change the whole thing over. You'll make it so that we get our goal if you join it now.
What are you assuming about girls?
Okay, they just having spent quite a bit of weirdly a lot of time with like various aged kids on that like Florida trip I went on and everything. When I went to Atlanta and Florida, and even right after I ended up spending time with Jeff and Lindsay's kids.
Yeah.
Girls are much more on top of it and mature and whatever earlier on. I know that's always been talked about, but just having been around a lot of them, like, they're way more easy to deal with and communicate with.
I'm not saying I necessarily
Like
disagree,
earlier. Like, whereas boys are just all over the place and they're just punching stuff. Girls get harder later when they're like in middle and high school, and you. So it's kind of like, what would you like? Would you like it easier earlier on, or would you like it easier later on? Like, boys are easier later on because once they're like in middle high school, you can kind of like, they can kind of do their thing a little bit more. Whereas girls, you're going to be freaking out about any dude that's talking to her or whatever.
You have a specific perspective.
I mean, I think so. Girls are better liars. That might, maybe, I don't know. I was a really good liar. I think that's more of an individual thing. No, I don't mean, I hope that doesn't come off shitty. I'm saying as a dad, I think you're a lot more freaked out about what your daughter's up to than what your boy is up to. You know what I'm saying?
I think for you, yeah.
Oh shit, Rob. Thank you so much, man. We did it.
Are we winners?
We did it. We're winners.
Yeah.
We
now
made it.
Celebrate.
Let's celebrate good
happiness.
times. Come on. Bum, 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 bum. Celebrate good times. Bum, 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 bum,
And we're
bum,
so
bum.
close to having this done, like, right in time, but I'm very close.
I guess boy puberty shit is awful though, but it's more like in later on. I feel like oh.
And
Holden,
he
you
gets
should get yourself a Gundam Wing plastic model to build. Okay, I'll do that with all that sweet Patreon money. No, I'm literally spending that money on my fucking phone bill and shit. Thank you so much, everybody. You're making my dreams come true. God damn it! I'm gonna
All right.
flex now.
Ew. Did that part. Can you see it? Can you see it?
We did it!
Gorgeous.
We did it! Guys, the Patreon is officially a full-on giant flaming success. I don't know what to say other than thank everybody who did the Patreon. In 2 days, we got to the goal we thought we were really going to be able to get to. Well.
Awesome.
And then we were hoping to get to, and then we would have been very sad to not get to. Yes, Jake did just crap himself. So there you go. Thank you, everybody. This is great. And now we're gonna keep on streaming. I'm gonna do some more crafting with Carly. Then we're gonna take a little break, and then Carly and I will be back to play some Evil Within 2. Thank you, RoboKey. You're the dude who fucking tipped it over, dudes. Fucking hats off to you. Hats off to Cubic's Rube for giving that big push, because if we didn't get that, we wouldn't have gotten there nearly as quickly. And so MVP there as well for the stream. Everybody, shout out to Ruby Cube, RoboKey. Shout out to Carly, fucking sitting here, listening to all this horse shit. She doesn't give a fuck. Everyone poop your pants. Holden did it. There you go. D&D for the rest of your life. Weeboo love. All right? Man, and I'm excited to eat.
Yeah.
I'm excited to eat.
We got through that. You want to chop out those old men and call it a day?
Yeah, let's chop out the old men and call it a dizzy. I'll do it right here. I just pooped my pants for you boys. Thank you so much. Hold on, let me text Jake. We did
What,
it.
he's not here?
We did it. He streamed with me actually yesterday for 6 hours.
Okay. Well.
So, but yeah, I don't know why he's not here actually. He might pop up right behind me. Do I have to?
Lexi does that.
Do we
Yeah.
just straight through that?
Yeah. Like I said, we're probably gonna have to, cover up some of it that's not perfect. Watch out that you don't. We already listened to this one. Oh, this is a good one. There you go. There you go. Just be careful that you don't smudge against. Cause see how this is like a.
Yeah.
delicate spot? You
I
can't-
noticed that
yeah,
earlier when I was
no.
working over here. I was like trying not
You
to.
can't put your
That's hard
fist
for me
on it.
though. That's hard for me to do.
Also, spin the thing around. You don't have to cut it this way. You follow?
Oh yeah.
There you go. Gonk, oh, you're getting so many poopy pants in the mail, Holden.
Thank you.
It's coming. It's coming.
Thank you so much for the poopy pants and the love. I'll do some more flexing for you guys in just a second. Thank you so much. If they ask for more flexing, just let me know and I'll
Okay.
get to them. All right.
right.
So now, okay, I'm here. Well, I'll cut off. Fuck it. All right.
Yeah, see?
So I'm here. Now what's the cut? Am I going behind this dude's back right here? Yeah, probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go behind that guy's
you're
back.
keeping that dude, and then you're basically just gonna cling to the.
Yeah, but I'll
chandelier.
keep this guy in. Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
Ooh, and another one just to seal the
Carly
deal.
Flex, yeah. Yeah. I'm fucking strong. Not as strong as I used to.
And that's it. And Koala, right here, right now, I need you to know, right now, right here, I promise to go. I will get silver rank in Street Fighter V. You heard it here first, folks. Whoa. If it wasn't for the Patreon, You wouldn't hear this from me, but I'm saying this right now. It is my promise to you, Koala. I will get silver rank. But also, why rank the mods? We are all good at this. Stop creating fake competitions. Who is the best mod? I mean, my mod.
That's his favorite thing to do in life, though, is create big competitions. You can't take that away from him. This is good for Halloween.
Sure.
Oh yeah, so we still gotta think of something for you to be, huh? For Halloweeny.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you guys tell him what to be? Can you think of what Holden should be for Halloween? He likes wearing makeup.
Sure, yeah, I guess I do.
I think.
Problem is, it has to be something I can, like... I gotta, like, take it to L.A. or get it in L.A. or...
I think you just have an idea. There you go. Ooh, very good.
That was close, though.
That was. You did it.
It's getting a little crazy. Oh.
Careful. You can always glue it back, but don't make it any worse than it needs to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
That's good. All right.
Ta-da!
We did it.
You gotta show 'em.
There, I'm afraid to pick that up.
Ta-da!
Oh, man. There it is. There's the first cut, guys. All right. And I think that is actually going to conclude our... Jake says, "Oh, fuck, dude. Fuck," says Jake. So I don't know if he hurt himself or...
Smugulation.
Hey,
Right
thank you for this.
through.
Here, let me move this, actually show this smugulation. Daniel, thank you so much. That's the last one that just came in. I'm sorry, I didn't put that little alert thing up over the craft stream. I'll get that done next time. Yeah, we've now surpassed our big goal that we were going for. Now, if we get the final goal, which is 5,000, which maybe eventually will happen, I would be shocked.
What are you doing for 5,000?
We're having a meet up at Dave & Buster's. You got to come. He's used to work there.
I did.
The stream is not over.
That was a bad.
I want to be a man in black for Halloween. The stream is not over, but we're gonna take a dinner break. We're gonna be back. How long do you think we'll be, Carly?
I don't need to do anything crazy.
Okay, so an hour. Do you think we'll be back by 7 o'clock?
Well, we always run a little late. Or
We
maybe
might
I
be a
do.
little more like 7:30. All right, but we're gonna be
Yeah.
back. Okay. Got to go buy dog food. Okay, cool. I had to throw my baby in the dumpster to make it to this stream. I'm so sorry, Dream Funeral.
Oh, that's a shame.
We will be back. Coming from that last podcast, ass. Again, it's not a competition. In fact, they really made our podcast successful in certain ways in terms of free advertising. What was I gonna say?
We're gonna eat something and come back.
Yeah, we're gonna get something. We're gonna come back. We'll be back by 7:30 at the latest. We might pop on sooner than that. Either way, let's celebrate, Carly. I said I wasn't gonna drink, but I don't know. Now I think I have to. You were like Marcus's bud baby. Yay! Yes, yes I am. Talking about me, not about you. Cancel your last podcast subscription. Spend the money here. Thank you. Yeah, you can only choose one on Patreon. Thanks, guys, for joining us. Yes, there's a free dumpster baby T-Rex. What is happening? Manchester Orchestra has a song called My Friend Marcus, and it's good. That's cool. I'm getting out of here, but I'll be back with Carly to play Evil Within. Thanks for joining us for the crafting stream. And, yeah, we'll see you guys real fucking soon, all right? There it is. There it is. Hell yeah. Be back, y'all. Peace.